Vision, Cynthia Ham. We're just waiting for Anthony to come up. Our amazing staff guitar player, Anthony.
That's okay. Yeah, did you?
And I don't have my sheet up here. Do you have any fun hobbies you want to let everyone know about? That's valid.
Let me see. Going to play my fiddle. Going to play snowshoes, a waltz that I wrote for my mother, and then hot foot. Yeah.
What's the name of the waltz?
It's called Mom's Waltz.
Perfect.
Good. Okay.
Amazing. And then after this, we will, in a moment, just be moving on to the young adults division, round 1, it looks like. First up, we're going to be having Natalie Guptill. Can we get a Natalie Guptill? I'm going to take this moment to also remind you guys that we are having a raffle. We are giving away a beautiful, can't remember the exact brand, but a beautiful electric violin that has a pickup on it. It is going for $3 per one ticket, $5 for 2 tickets. And all they'll be heading towards helping run this contest and helping out our sponsors. And we really appreciate it if you guys can enter the raffle. Alrighty, is Natalie ready?
I might have mentioned it yesterday. I don't remember. This for the next round.
Oh, yeah. Alrighty, looks like we're ready to go. Welcome to the stage, Natalie Guptill.
Okay. Oh, jeez, it's cold. Just.
Okay. I'm gonna play Sally Johnson, Whistler's Waltz, and Topeka Polka. Thank you.
Alrighty, so it looks like our second contestant in the young adult division will be Mia Dawson. Maya, you are right. We're going to have the total debate again. My list may be in a different order, so it looks like second up we're actually going to go with Zach Stevens. Sounds good. Let's go.
I'm going to play Bitter Creek, Shogun's Farewell, and Back Home in Indiana. I hope you still love it after this. Let's see. Extra 4 points. So.
righty. So coming up next will be Mia Dawson. For real this time. Maya. Mia. Mia, Maya. Maya, Maya, Mia. Maya, Mia. I'll get it right someday. Maya. Oh, never mind. I lied again. So we're running with Aaron Carter.
Sally Growler. Yeah. Sally Growler. G, yeah. Sally Growler. For $100. Oh. Let's just do Midnight Waltz. Yeah. Yeah. D minor.
D minor.
G. C. And then the A minor.
Okay.
Yeah, or something. I don't know.
righty. And we're going to have our final contestant if they're ready to come on up. In the young adults division, that is. All right, Mia Dawson. It might not be.
Yeah, I also want to have the record reflect that my teacher just played before me. So. Wow. Okay.
It's fine.
Okay, thank you. That was Jack of Diamonds. I thought of it in the middle of the song. And this one is Chancellor's Waltz. And this one's the one that she just played, called Red Apple Rag, because that was the one I had prepared.
I told her it was a request.
Right as she comes off stage, I'm like, great, that's so nice.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's just a tune.
It's just the song you just played.
Alrighty, and then that's going to be the end of our young adults division. Once we cook it all up, we'll be heading on to what looks like the junior round 2. I will take this chance to mention again that we are doing a raffle, and it's going to be a Zubak soloist violin equipped with premium LR bags pickups, perfect for performing and recording. Later on, I will have my violin model come up and model it off for everyone. All right. How are we feeling, judges? I mean, it's semi-rhetorical. Alrighty. Junior division. So our first contestant in the junior division round 2 is going to be Elsa Keister. Kessler. I read that completely wrong. Let's give a hand. Can we get the judges some paper?
Why does a duck have one? Stand up flat. Why does an elephant have stand up Every time I try to get close, it like. Sorry to make you wait.
Is this on? Alright. I'm gonna play Cripple Creek, Twilight Waltz, and Huckleberry Rag.
Alrighty. So moving on to the second contestant of our junior division, we are going to be having Harper Nelson.
Tell them what you're gonna play.
I'm playing Liverpool Hornpipe, Amelia's Waltz. No, I mean, oh my god. I'm playing Liverpool Hornpipe, Rose of Avonmore, and Tin Roof Blues.
Alrighty. So coming up third in our junior division is going to be Dodge Votberg. Welcome, welcome. Give him a hand.
They told me not to angle that down.
going to be playing Queen of the West, Velvet's Waltz, and Hotfoot Rag.
That was Dodge Voteberg, everybody. And next up, also from the Voteberg family, we have Piper Voteberg. Give her a big hand. And Piper, I know yesterday I asked you about your pickleball court. It says you have sheep. How many sheep do you have?
4.
You have 4 sheep. Do you like playing with them?
Yeah.
That's nice. I love sheep. What are you going to be playing for us today?
I'm going to play Bill Cheatham, Dreamer's Waltz, and Me and My Fiddle.
Alrighty, and that will wrap up our junior division round number 2.
Next, we'll be moving on to our adult division round 2. But before that happens, I wanted to maybe show you guys a little something that we're raffling off here. Do you want to take it away? I can show them what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. So we've been hyping up this violin. It's about time we show it. This is a Zubak soloist violin equipped with premium LR bags pickups, which means you can plug her in. It is perfect for recording and performing. I'm going to have my violin model display it for you. You guys can give it a little listen. Do we have a guitarist that wants to volunteer to, No? No? It's really out of tune. Never mind.
But you can actually link this up to something you can record with. So if you ever want to create an album, Erin, my teacher, has a fantastic album on Spotify that you have to have one of these hookups to use it. And it's normally pretty expensive to install. I've never thought about it because it's hard to install them on violins. But this one has one already equipped, and you can buy tickets over there. It's a raffle. It's 1 ticket for $5 or 3 for $10, and you might be able to take this home. Who knows? Maybe you'll start recording your own fiddle music.
You know, if you really think about it, paying $10 for those tickets, it's a $2,513 violin. In girl math, that means you're saving so much money.
Wild. And it comes with it comes with strings. It comes with the bow. It comes with this basically a tube for horsehair, which is what you string a bow with. Oh, it's for strings? How come I don't have one of those? Okay, now they're just slamming me for using bad strings. Basically, what we're saying is this is a very high quality violin, and you could win it for $10. So get your tickets over there because this is not going to be here for very long. This is the last day you can enter it. And how much was this valued at again?
It's valued at $2,513.99.
So if you want to save $2,040, I don't remember what the price was. I just heard 2,000 and stopped listening. But if you want to win this violin, go over there, purchase yourself some tickets, and who knows, maybe you'll walk home with a beautiful new violin.
It's such a good opportunity, even the judges are leaping at it. And I do want to thank Kennedy Violins for donating this.
Yes, yeah.
Very helpful.
Oh.
Also, shout out to all of our staff guitar player, Anthony, our live stream team, our sound guys, all of our volunteers over at the Blue Tent, our judges, and all of our contestants. Alrighty, judges. Are we about ready? We all ready? Cool, cool.
All right, we're getting on to our second round of the adult division. Do we have our contestants lined up? Our first contestant is Jason Tashia. Do we have Jason Tashia ready up to bat? Is that how you say it? I've actually never watched a baseball game in my life, which is weird because I'm going to college in Chicago, so I should probably do that. I know. My family's a big Cubs fan, and I'm like, I feel like I'm being blasphemous right now. So, do we have whatever? There we go. I don't have to use a baseball analogy again. Hi, Jason. How are you?
Good, how are you?
You're good. I'm great. I am great. And oh, you won the Washington State Novice Division in 2023. That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
And now you're playing in the adult division.
Yep.
Does that feel good?
No more kids to beat up.
No more kids to beat up. That's great. That's great. Now just adults.
We're going to do ID verification.
All right, today it'll be Gray Eagle followed by 40-Year Waltz and Texas Serenade.
So going on to our third contestant and final contestant of Adult Division Round 2 is going to be Justin Burnett.
That's the third J we've had today. We've had Jason, Jeremy, and Justin all in one division. It's the Battle of the J's. We just had Jeremy, I think.
No, that was
Awesome.
all right.
So you're Jeremy.
This is allegedly Jeremy.
I need to see your ID. I need to see
we're
your
gonna need
ID.
IDs.
I need to know which one of you. Okay, you can attest. This
Yep,
is
you have a
not
character
someone
witness.
who's disguised as somebody else. Okay, I don't trust J names anymore. What's your name? Anthony. You're fine. I like you. You're fine. Actually, Anthony's great. First off, let's give a big shout out to Anthony, who came so far for this contest. He's been a great friend of ours for a very, very, very long time, and we love him dearly. Janthony. We have Janthony, Celeste, and Jason, Jonathan, Jacob, Jeremy, John. And Celeste, yes. We have Celeste too. Thank you guys. The J trio.
All right. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to play Say Old Man, Whistler's Waltz, and Beaumont Rag. All right.
Jeremy Scher, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Awesome. Not Justin, not Jason, Jeremy. All right, so that was the end of our adult division. Oh, we have one more? Awesome. Now we have Justin. Now there's a Justin. So, Justin, what is your bio? Did you not write a bio? He did. You're the one who likes to hit things with a hammer while caffeinated.
Yes.
What kind of
Exactly.
coffee?
I was busy congratulating his teacher. 'Cause
Okay. You were congratulating her. Okay.
We got
But
some
what
good
kind of
sportsmanship
coffee?
going.
That's my important question. What? Black coffee?
Is there any other kind?
Well, there's brown coffee.
Every other coffee. Every other coffee is an option, and you chose black? No creamer. Okay. He hates life.
Because I hate life.
Maybe just
like
try
the
like a
taste of
little
coffee.
bit of like almond milk or something.
Yeah.
Something to make it not so like sad.
He gets more power that way.
It's good, just black coffee?
Yeah.
Is it good coffee? Or are you drinking like
As long as it's not Starbucks.
not Star?
No. No.
This is just so much blasphemy going on. Is it $6 for a cup? Yes, but normally you add stuff to it.
Yeah, maybe that's the problem. You start out with a crappy base.
It's good if you're not getting black coffee.
It's like diesel for him. It keeps him going.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, exactly.
All right, what are you gonna play for us today?
Are you yelling it? I don't know. She's talking to me. Okay, Mia. She says this. Hush. She says hush. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna do Smith's Reel. Smith's Reel. Midnight and Allentown.
Great.
I'm gonna try. I'm doing my best. All right. So we're gonna do Smith's Reel, Midnight Waltz, and Allentown Polka. Most of the way through it. shaking, man. I'm not going to do any tags between the parts of Allentown. So no tags.
You don't? Okay.
No tags. Yeah, until maybe the end. Okay.
Great job from our adult division round 2.
And next up, we have our senior division round 2. But before we do that, I want to plug our beautiful fiddle up for auction. Actually, you're going to do that if you're okay with that.
Oh yeah, you know.
And I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like because we actually didn't take it out yesterday. And I figured that today maybe we show you guys what you're raffling for.
Let me pull up the information on this real quickly. And you can win this violin for $5 for 1 ticket or $10 for 3 tickets. And this is a $2,500 violin. So for $10, you can save a lot of money. You can have a really nice violin too.
So wait, I see that there's like something right here. What is that?
So that's a pickup right there. You can plug the violin in. You can. Well, that is the jack for the pickup. You know, I've been corrected.
So wait, so does this mean I can like hook it up to something?
Oh yeah.
I can amplify it. Can I record with it then?
A computer.
You can record. So could I like record an album on this if I wanted? If you know enough songs. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great reason to start your fiddle journey. Who doesn't want to play? Wait, what is this valued at?
It is valued at $2,513.
So if I wanted to start my fiddle journey on a $2,000 instrument, this is what I'd go with, because it's $5. So go get your tickets over near that tent. 1 ticket for $5, 3 for $10, and that's a smoking deal if you ask me. Everyone I know is entered because who doesn't want to win this just actually gorgeous violin?
Low risk, high reward.
I feel like I should enter it more now. I feel like I should get more tickets. I got like 3 yesterday, and now I want 6.
Thank you to Kennedy's again for this beautiful Zubak soloist violin with LR Bags pickups. Amazing. Alrighty, so going forward, we're going to be heading into senior round 2. How are our judges doing? We still deliberating? Okay, all right. So, for the senior round 2, we have the one and only Cynthia Ham. Emphasis on the only.
Cynthia,
feeling today?
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm good.
You're
Doing
good?
good,
That's
huh?
good. All right, what are you going to be playing for us today?
My fiddle.
True.
What
Yeah.
song, Cynthia?
What tune? I'm going to play Breakdown. Breakdown. Not a hoedown, a breakdown. Okay, Drangs.
There we go. Hey, that's a hornpipe.
Yes. Getting corrected by an 18-year-old. Ow. Okay. Chancellor's Waltz. Cotton Patch. Gonna play Cotton Patch Rag. Not too fast. Okay. you.
Alrighty.
Cynthia Ham, everybody.
Ooh, another hand. Another ham.
So we will make our transition into the judges show. I know you guys are doing some papers right now, but that is the next division we have, and these are like the masters, guys. These are the people who. I hadn't touched my fiddle either, and then Aaron played Red Apple Rag before I played my Red Apple Rag. So I promise you, this is what you want to stay for. No matter how much Chris is shaking her head, she's. You have to go get a sandwich. Well, do we?
I can talk of the fiddle again. Just for one play right now. I'll talk about our sponsors, and can I have if you want to run down and ask them what we're doing.
Gotcha.
So during this brief intermission where I think our judges are going to refresh themselves, I wanted to talk about our sponsors. Obviously, we have Kennedy Violins, who we love Kennedy Violins. I've gotten every single fiddle I've ever owned from Kennedy Violins, and I know Cynthia's gotten her fiddle from Kennedy Violins. There's not a player that I know that hasn't gotten their violin from Kennedy Violins. So I need all of you in the distance to stop yelling, not me, because Kennedy Violins is amazing, and I will never go somewhere else to get my fiddle. Yeah, exactly. I love Kennedy Violins, and I wanted to thank them today because they are one of our great sponsors. We would not be able to put this on without Kennedy Violins, so thank you so much. I also wanted to thank WATFA Districts 9 and 10 for their generous volunteers who are helping us. We have people running back and forth all day, and with that, see? Actually, you're not a volunteer. Don't dab. Don't dab. I watched you dab. No dabbing. But without them, again, we wouldn't be able to put this on. And then I wanted to thank Carrie Edwards. I wanted to thank IGN International Graphics and Nameplate Incorporated. And I wanted to thank the Clark County Fair because that's where we are right now. So thank you to our wonderful sponsors. Without them, we wouldn't be able to be here. And we thank you so much. Woo!
Alrighty, so we are getting ready for the judges show. They're just getting their stuff together, and we'll be heading on towards that. Does anybody know the difference between a violin and a fiddle?
Put your hand down, Julie.
Do you know?
No, I don't. What is the difference?
Okay, so the main difference is no difference.
Nothing.
There is no difference.
There's no difference.
There's no difference.
There's no difference. I always get asked when I say that I play the fiddle and the violin, people are like, oh my gosh, you play two instruments? I'm like, no. No. They're the same instrument. A lot of times people get the fiddle mixed up with the viola. Not the same instrument. The fiddle and the violin are actually the same instrument.
So what is the difference between a violin and a viola?
Oh, one's bigger.
Fair.
And one has is it a C string?
Is it?
I think it's. Don't ask me. They don't have an E string. They're tuned basically a string below. This isn't a viola competition, though, guys. This is a fiddle competition. So, fiddle and violin are the same instrument, similar to how there's opera singers and yodelers. They're both singers, but they're different types. And so that's kind of what a fiddle and a violin is. Same instrument, played differently. Yeah. I get that question a lot, actually.
Me too.
You too?
Yes.
Do you play the violin?
No, I don't. Don't play the fiddle either.
I mean, you are sisters, brothers. You are a brother to Aaron Carter.
I am related.
I am a sister.
I could be a sister.
You could be a sister.
I could be whatever I want.
Yeah. I mean, you could do whatever you wanted.
Yeah, I'll vibe.
You should just start telling people that you're Aaron Carter's sister.
I am Aaron Carter.
You are Aaron Carter.
I'm also Ricky. I'm also Denise Carter.
Are you Denise? Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? How does it feel to have this many students?
Overwhelming.
It's
very difficult.
Most of your students are pretty young, actually. Do you know any of their names?
Yeah.
Really?
There's the one, and
The other?
The other one.
The other one? Yeah, and also, I can't believe I didn't say this. Thank you to Aaron Carter and Denise Carter, who put on this entire contest every single year. And they're always here. Aaron is up and down that stage every single day competing with her students. I mean, not against, against them. I guess I'm in her division. Anyways, she goes up and down and plays the guitar with like every single one of her students. And then on top of that, she's competing in 2 or 3 divisions on top of that. And then Denise is also running back and forth, doing everything she can to put this contest on. You guys don't see the insane amount of work it takes to put this on, but people have been planning for months. So just thank you guys so much, for just putting this whole thing on, because we love being here, and we're glad that you guys are here.
Thank you guys so much. Oh, we are still waiting on the judges to be on ready. Someone's using the bathroom real quick, so they will be back. After the judges' show, we will be moving on to a break, so you'll have some time to get some food, stretch your legs, get some water, all the above.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go get some Dippin' Dots, because there's nothing better than a fiddle contest put directly behind the Dippin' Dots station every single year. And I get 2 or 3 servings of them. It's not good for me, but that's okay.
I've heard some good stuff about some of the things in that food court, too.
Okay, but there's Dippin' Dots right there.
But there's mac and cheese burgers.
What?
Exactly.
What's a mac and cheese burger?
Say it again.
Okay, but it's a burger. Say it again. It's a burger, though. Is there a meat patty?
There's a meat patty and a bunch of mac and cheese.
Wow.
I've been told it's delicious.
Have you tried it?
I will.
Okay. Tell me how it goes. Hey, how you doing? Hi. You doing good? Yeah? Do you want to say something?
Would you like to introduce yourself a little bit to the crowd?
Hold on. Why are you wearing a Providence shirt?
Because that's where I used to work.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay. What are you doing? All right. Tell us about yourself. Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Dan. And,
Hi, Dan.
I was kindly asked to participate in judging this fine event. And it's been pretty darn fun the last couple of days.
Beautiful, beautiful. And then this is our other judge. What's your name? You want to tell them a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm Ricky, and I play the fiddle, and I've been playing since I was 4. And I did win this contest, 2023, adult division.
You guys look kind of similar. Are you guys related?
Us?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah? I mean,
this is my bro right here.
This is
No
my
way. Does that make Aaron Carter your sister?
bro. That does.
I'm the oldest. Y'all are younger.
Yeah. So you know her personally? Tell her I said hi.
We met a couple times. We've seen each other.
All right. Do we have? Where is Chris? Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris. All right. Well, does whoever is going to go first want to let us know what they're going to play? Oh, got to adjust that mic. How does it feel to have to adjust the mic up instead of down? So powerful. I can't even imagine. I'm 5'2". I wish. That'd be great. And yeah, so when you bring your instrument outside, sometimes it causes the wood to contract or expand. So that can also lead to your fiddle coming out of tune randomly at any point. So a lot of times you'll see our guitar players, our fiddle players tuning right before they play, and it's not because they haven't tuned already. In fact, they've probably tuned 2 or 3 times already. But it's because as soon as you get on stage or leave stage, sometimes the weather can change. You can enter the sun, you can exit the sun, and your fiddle contracts or the wood expands, and it'll cause it to either make the strings tighter or looser, and that can cause it to go out of tune.
And a friendly reminder to make sure we keep our the contestants out here to make sure we keep our violins out of the sun, move them into the shade, because not only can it make it expand and contract, but that can undo the glue, and then your whole violin's gonna whoop.
And if that does happen to you, which I hope it doesn't, we also have a beautiful violin for you to raffle. So if you do find that the glue gets all wonky on your fiddle, head over to that tent and enter yourself into a raffle for a beautiful violin valued at over $2,000, and it also can be used to record songs for like albums. My teacher has an album and she uses a violin just like that.
Alrighty, here we go with the judges show.
How about one of those Sally tunes, Sally Johnson?
Okay, butterfly horn Butterfly. Yeah.
as much as I didn't want to play a waltz, somebody asked me to play this today, so I'm going to give it a whirl. It's a Wednesday night waltz.
How about River Road two-step?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take our break.
We're going to go eat.
Chris is excited. We're going to go take our break for lunch, and then we'll be back at 2 o'clock with Fiddleosity. Thank you guys for coming.
Go stretch those legs, and after we have a hot dog eating competition here on this stage, we'll be right back.